Hey guys, how's it going? Ryan here. Hope you're doing well, because I know I am. You probably read the video, but I saw The Conjuring 2 with a friend, and wow, let me give a little mini review on that. Now, I love the first Conjuring movie. I don't know what it is, just I know James Wan is a fantastic director. He's directed a lot. I didn't necessarily like the Saw franchise that much. Like, it's good, but I would never want to own it personally. I really enjoyed Dead Silence, Conjuring, Insidious, and but personally, I just think the Conjuring movies are his best work. It's pure horror movie. It's so good. It's so rich in atmosphere and it's so good. It's so good. But, yeah, so the second one, I don't even know where to start. Something that really stood out to me was the music. The score in this film is just phenomenal. It's so wow, like it fit the mood and everything so darn well. It blew me away. There's sections where oh my word, it's so good. It's so atmospheric. Just like the music plays at the right point to just fill you with just this dread, and you're just like, oh man. And it's not like just a classic horror movie, just that. It's like he got into like these vocal styled harmonies, and it was just, oh my goodness, it was these low just. It was so scary. Cinematography is, as usual in his movies, is just really, really good. I think it has a lot to do with he understands the environment, and he knows that, like, I mean, they have a cinematographer, but he knows as a director that if you show a dark hallway in the background, if that's in the background and it's a close-up of someone, you expect something to come up from behind them because it's open and it's close, so you expect the face to be close. They use that all the time, and you're just always on the edge of your seat like, where is it? I know it's coming. And James Wan, always, in all of his movies, he loves to black out, like, the corners of rooms. And it drives me nuts, because you always expect something. It's this foreboding dread that he has in his atmospheric sense, and it's so well done. It's just so well crafted. And it's so well written. I mean, the characters were great. I was impressed. Like, horror movies are usually, you go to a horror movie, and unfortunately, you have to kind of expect it to be a lesser quality than an average film, which sucks, but it's kind of how it is, and I don't know why, but it's just the way it's always been, really. And I mean, there's like those few exceptions, like The Exorcist and such, which this movie clearly takes a lot of inspiration from, and that's a very good thing. But the characters were so well thought out, and there was such a layer of depth other than just, we are character, this is what character do, end of story. It was very refreshing. It was just great dialogue. Like, even the dialogue exchange, like, it was so well done. There's a scene, I won't spoil anything, but there's a scene where someone's in focus and someone's out of focus. And it's one take, and the one take goes on for like 5 minutes. And it's so well done. It's unbelievable. The camera work in this is so top-notch. It's just, camera glides and just does these Dutch angles at times, and it's so well done. It feels modern. It feels like a modern horror movie while taking the classic tropes of a horror movie. I'm so happy and satisfied with this film. And in terms of how scary it was, this is probably one of the scariest films I've ever seen, just ever. I'm a connoisseur of horror movies. Like, I watched the original Exorcist, and I'm like, meh, it's aight.
It's aight. It's aight.
I said that at the end of the movie. Like, I need to watch it again, because honestly I think I have a bad impression of it, because I was with friends, but this movie really, the first Conjuring really stuck with me. Just something about it. It was spooky to me and eerie, and this one did it again, but just on a higher level, and it just really, really creeped me out. And there's a scene in an office, in the Warrens' office. I thought I was going to die of a heart attack in the theater. That was the scariest thing I have seen in so long, since the ending of The Innkeepers. And, yeah, this is probably my favorite horror movie, up there with the original Conjuring, The Innkeepers, and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's just, oh man, it's so good. I was very impressed. Acting was excellent, the writing was excellent, the delivery of the writing was excellent, the emotions that the characters portrayed were just top notch. It's a very fast film also for a horror movie. Horror movies are usually that very slow, trudging along pace. This really isn't that at all. There's like two stories going on at once, and they just stack in front of each other all the time. When one reaches like a dead zone, instead of like trying to explain it or trying to transition it, they're just like, cut it, next segment. And it's like, wow, a fast-paced horror movie. And for 2 hours, that fast pace is so just appreciated, honestly. Like, a 2-hour horror movie is usually kind of like, ah, jeez. But this, it went so fast. I was so impressed. There's multiple character arcs, multiple just, oh man, it's so good. I can't recommend it enough. I saw it yesterday, the day before it released, and I'm going to be seeing it tomorrow night as well, because this movie needs my money. I'm dragging a bunch of friends out to go see it the second time. Saw it with one friend the first time. Dragging everyone out. This movie needs money. I would love to see a third one. It's so anti-franchisey to where it feels like each film is self-contained and you don't need the other ones. But seeing the other ones adds so much, and it's unbelievable. And the fan service. There's a painting in the movie, and the fan service is just boom! It's so just... Now, that's really it. I really enjoyed it. One of my favorite horror movies. Cannot wait to pick that up on Blu-ray. Seriously, that is such a good horror movie. Definitely see it. Definitely see it. I would love to hear if you guys were spooked out by it, or if it was just me personally. But, yeah, it was really good. There's a lot I'd like to talk about, but I'd love for people to go in fresh. I mean, don't even watch, like, the trailers or anything. If you've seen the first one, fine, but if they release new ones, I would stay away from them, because usually once the movie's been out, they start releasing more content in the trailers, and that's just, you don't need that. You really don't. So just go see the movie, definitely. It's so much fun. I really enjoyed it all the way through. And now that I got that out of the way, I really have to just vent for a moment, because it was funny. My friend and I were complaining on the way back about how people were on their phones through most of the movie. And it just, some dude was on that dating app where you, like, swipe right or left for, like, if you find someone attractive or something. He's doing that during one of the character arcs, and I was just like, bruh! Someone texted the whole entire movie, and I was just ready to just take his phone and eat it. But it was funny, because we came home and watched Chris Stuckman's review of the movie, and immediately, after we watched it, he starts complaining that there were bad moviegoers at this movie, and I was like, holy crap, it's at his too. And then I watched another guy, I think his name's Cool Duder or something, I don't remember, I've just got into him. He goes and shops for Blu-rays all the time, and I love watching it, I'm addicted to it. But he reviewed the movie, and I watched his review today, and he actually had the same experience of people being bad moviegoers, and I was just appalled. It's unreal how many people disrespect the other viewers by pulling their phone out and having this big, nasty, bright screen the whole way through. It's just like, yo, phone, Punisher, but it's just so irritating. Like, don't do that. My friend and I, we sat down in a theater, and it was a very relaxed environment, and they just got these new big comfortable chairs, and I'm like, this is a problem. This is gonna draw in a very relaxed group of people. And I mean, horror movies are really victimized to drawing in the poo-poo crowd, essentially. The boyfriends with the girlfriends, and the friends that are like, yeah, we came to get scared, yeah, good stuff, and they're like, jump scare, and they're like, whoa, scary, and they pull their phone out for the dialogue scene, and they swipe, and they swipe, and they swipe, and then it gets quiet and creepy, they put their phone away, whoa, jump scare, they pull their phone out, they're like, this is a good movie, and I'm like, ha 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 ha. Little theater etiquette. Like, there's unwritten rules in society. You don't fart in public. You don't belch in someone else's face. You don't use your phone during a movie. It's just, you just don't do it. You be quiet at night. There's just these unwritten rules that you don't have to say. There doesn't have to be a law to enforce it. You just sort of do it. Like, come on, common courtesy. Also, I'm just going to throw it on the tail end. I actually tried to review the new Ghostbusters trailer, which my original got a ton of views for. I don't know why, I don't know what I did special about it, but a little late to it, so probably won't get many views, but that's totally cool. I'm just going to throw it at the end of this video. Yeah, I tried to watch and review the Ghostbusters trailer. I'm using the same camera I am now, and I have 3 batteries for it. The first battery died midway through, the second battery died midway through, and the third battery died right when I pressed record. I'm taking that as a bad omen to not review or see the movie, so yeah, but from what I saw from the trailer, it looks really terrible.
Going to take off, don't piss off the ghost.
They ruined it! The one joke I was prepared to laugh at when the lady has the... I mean, it's like, there's like not much I can say about it. It's like, it's the same trailer, just... But, yeah, I definitely recommend The Conjuring 2. Please go see that. James Wan is a master at horror films, and I definitely recommend this, as this is some of his best work to date. Go see it. I recommend it. I hope you enjoy it like I did. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!